Hi everyone, I'm Jim Akubims and welcome to the newest Jim's Game Corner episode. Today I will showcase the video game The Riftbreaker. Before we begin, I'm legally obliged to mention that I've received a free copy of this title from the Keymailer site. The Riftbreaker is an interesting mixture of genres. It's like they took the action genre game similar to Diablo, alien shooter, and added a base building title on top of it similar to Factorio and Anno. The Riftbreaker was created by a Polish developer, Exor Studios, in 2021, and recently the 2.0 version of the game dropped with all of the DLCs and improvements. I have to congrats the development team because my computer does not meet the minimum requirements for the Riftbreaker, but the game works. It actually works really smooth, but for some reason the recording of it, well, it's not in 60 frames per second, it's 30, so like it's on a console. To me that doesn't look that great, but you just have to know that if you're going to play this on PC, it's going to look better than on my video. Sorry for that. Also, one final piece of information, the Riftbreaker works only on Windows 10 and 11, no Windows 7 or 8 sadly. Besides single player, the devs also improved the game by adding co-op campaign, co-op survivor up to 4 people. And I think that's a fantastic idea. If you have at least one friend, go try play through this game together, because I'm sure you're going to have much better time. Because cooperation makes everything better, and this game is already great, so playing with your buddy is going to be even more fun. We've got 4 difficulty levels in a campaign: easy, normal, hard, brutal, and also choose your own difficulty, which is a good idea, because if you don't want to wait a long time for research to be made or something like that, or buildings to construct, you can manually change that, and that's a fantastic idea. Planet Galatia 47. Oh look, it's my ex-girlfriend. Riftbreaker. Judas Priest should make a song with that title. So this is how everything looks. We've got our main character, the Transformers dude. You can punch, shoot enemies, but you can also construct buildings. If he dies, if you're playing on the survival difficulty, then the game is over then. But if not, then he respawns in the base, if you haven't lost the base. Look at me destroying the local fauna and flora, and I will mine resources then. What is this, USA? Here we have our headquarters, the most important building. I am not sure why I've posted it here, but whatever. We're going to make it work somehow. Mr. Riggs from the award-winning game Big Rigs is giving us some pointers on how to run the base. And we've got the carbonium ore. Here we've got the carbonium mine. We also need to do the carbonium power plant. That's like the most important building, so everything has electricity to run. If you don't create your base the good way, it might lose power or generate too much of it, and it's always a bad thing. So you have to try and strike a balance. In my case, I always tend to mess it up somehow, and I produce not enough electricity, but that's just me. Mr. Big Rigs here was explaining how we have to build the connectors, so every building has electricity. As you can see, we already have too much power, so I'm going to build storage. That woman and the machine should get married because they never tend to shut up, at least for the first 10 minutes of the gameplay. Now I am building a fence to keep the Mexicans, aliens, from invading our base. Don't worry, that was just a joke. I love Mexicans. Brujeria, great band, 11 out of 10. So my idea for gameplay back then was to gain a lot of resources and then build the fence around the entire base, so we're going to be safe, and that's what I basically done. We can even do a time skip now. So as you can see, I already have all of the fences, and I'm also building doors, so I will be able to move freely throughout each side of the base. Next step is to build the iron mine, so we can get that resource as well. What's interesting is at the time that is my first playthrough, I didn't know that you should put the mines on top of the resources, because those two rocks you see, they do disappear eventually and you have to destroy the mine and move it again on top of the resource so it can drain it. Just a thing that you probably know, but I was quite surprised at the level of details and realism in this production. It's a brand new day, how Hollywood Undead would sing, and we need to build an armory. As you can see, we need to wait a minute before it's going to be constructed, so I can go to the local wildlife and destroy it. See, we've got that cool little egg right there, it's full of resources, so we have to destroy it. Ah, hell yeah, Eureka! There's so many bugs here. I wonder if the developer would get the Starship Troopers license to make a similar game. I think that it would be fantastic. Maybe it's just me, you can write on the comment section if you're here still watching. I must say that the game looks gorgeous. I love the graphics, the details, the planet, the enemies. We're building turrets now, so our base can be protected, but constructing such buildings costs the AI core, and we need to build another AI core, which in turn uses a lot of energy to the point that I'm going to lose it later on. This one is quite interesting, so it takes you 7 seconds, but enemies always approach you when that happens, so you need to fight them. And I wasn't prepared for such a big fight. Of course I'm going to survive through it, but I only have a sword and a small machine gun. Later on, of course, we're going to develop better weapons. See, here I developed the shotgun already and I'm going to add it to my character. Here I am expanding the base and I build more ironium mines, because why not, we need them. Yet again I'm on an adventure to kill the local wildlife, which are just aliens. The shotgun is working beautifully, as you can see. It shreds through the enemies, especially the smaller ones. And here we have unlocked a unique item. Small machine gun, unique parameters, +1. They're scattered around the map, so that's what makes you want to explore the map. And the map is huge, it's truly huge. It's been a while and I'm creating the Rift Station, which as you can see takes 3 minutes to be built, and it's a massive building, but it's crucial to this campaign. Let freedom ring with a shotgun blast. It's been a while and I'm not singing the Stain song again. I just wanted to show you how I'm building more carbonium power plants, because our energy, as you can see, is not looking good. And as you can see, I'm still building more power plants, connecting more carbonium ore deposits, so we can finally get more energy. So this is really cool. We've got a nest of enemies here. Let's destroy it in the name of Andy Zamber. Boing, boing. Yeah, it's full of cool resources, and also the enemies will stop spawning in this section, which is quite nice. Of course, if you're choosing your own difficulty, you can maintain how much spawning of enemies there is. I'm not sure if you can turn it completely off, but you can reduce it for sure. I need more carbonium power plants. And in this research tree we have fantastic things like weapons, alien stuff, better towers, better other things. So yeah, that's Riftbreaker, a fun strategic action game that I'm truly enjoying. I'm going to play more because I still don't know everything about this game. It's a pretty long title, but it's fun. It's fun, and that's what counts. So if you enjoyed this video, with a like and subscribe, follow me on my Instagram in the description, shout out to all my Patreon supporters who gracefully sponsor these videos, and I'm going to see you next time. Check out Riftbreaker, that's a free demo on Steam, so you can check it out before buying, but I suggest you do, because it's a fun title.